Today, on 27th of June 2023, I started my journey from Bergen to Hardangerfjord. So Hardangerfjord is one of the biggest fjord in the world, and it is probably the second largest fjords in whole Norway. Although it is a very weak fjord, but very few people come to Hardangerfjord because most of the people choose their itinerary to other fjords which are UNESCO heritage site. I had time, so I decided to go to Hardangerfjord today, and tomorrow I have a plan to go to the next fjord through Flam. If someone wants to visit Hardangerfjord, one day is enough for the person. It's around 50 to 60 kilometers from south of Bergen. Bergen is the second largest city in Norway. This fjord is again made by the movement of the glaciers around 10,000 years ago in Ice Age. And the water which is coming here is coming from the Atlantic Sea or North Sea, because I don't know how they differentiate between Atlantic Sea or North Sea, because they are same water bodies are Atlantic Ocean and North Sea. There is no such distinction between them. You can call them, the water is coming from any of this sea. So I started my journey in the morning by bus from Bergen bus stop. Then bus went around 50 to 60 kilometers. After that the boat ride starts. So today I'll have around 6 hours of boat ride. First 3 hours I'll be visiting the whole Hardangerfjord, many points in Hardangerfjord. At last it will drop me to Eidsfjord, which is almost the end point of it, and from there we will go to the third highest waterfalls in whole Norway, which is Vøringsfossen waterfall. This cruise is really fast. It's not like the ferry kind of thing which I have enjoyed in northern Norway. It's not a ferry, it's a high-speed cruise, and it goes from point to point, like all the end points of Hardangerfjord. It starts from one point, it goes to another end point, and again come to another end point, because it's not a straight water body. In some places it is going inside and then come back, and again go to some inside and then again come back. I decided to go in the deck. So the deck means the second floor for this cruise. But today it's not a sunny day, it's quite cold, and it was raining sometimes, and the speed of the boat is really high. It's not like a normal ferry or normal ship. It is rushing into the ocean. I met few Indian today, so while taking the bus from Bergen city, I met 3 people who came from Haryana. They were doctors and they decided for early retirement. Not early retirement, but they are traveling every 3 months in different parts of the world. Few days back they went to Vietnam, and after a few months they are planning to go to Middle Asia, Pamir Expressway and all. It's really nice to meet some Indians after a long time, because I left Paris around 8 to 9 days back, and after that I did not meet or did not get opportunity to talk to Indians. But after 8 to 9 days I finally found someone to talk to in Hindi. This fjord experience is a bit of different one, because very few people come to Hardangerfjord. Unlike to North Fjord and Geirangerfjord, which are mostly the popular destination for people. Weather makes this day really awesome. The view that I am enjoying right now, it is one of the best views what I have experienced in Norway. Because of cloud, obviously, the reflection of the cloud in ocean water. And in very far distance I can see some mountains which are filled with snow. In this trip to Norway, I found many people from different parts of the world. I talked to few of them. Yesterday, while I was in the hostel of Bergen, I met someone who came from Brazil to Germany for sign language training. I met someone who came from UK for trip to Norway for 2 weeks. This is one of the longest suspension bridges in the world, and probably it was on top 3 of it, because while I was on the cruise I was said that this is the longest suspension bridges in the world. But after some time when I checked Google, I found no, it is not the longest, but yes, it is on the top 5. They were comparing this bridge with, there is another bridge in San Francisco or Los Angeles. I had never been in US, so I don't have much idea regarding. So, but this bridge is really long, around 1.4 kilometers, and that is completely suspension bridge. This area is called H-Ford. I don't know how to pronunciate it completely well, but it is H-Ford. So I have been traveling for quite a long right now, almost 2.5 hours in this cruise. The best thing to explore in Norway is cruise ride. And this cruise, they are so much well maintained and with so much modern technologies that you won't get afraid of. And they are not like overpopulated every time. In India, most of the ships for normal daily usage, they are overpopulated, but here there are hardly any people. After around 3 hours of cruise ride, we were taken by the bus, and the bus took us to show a movie on Norway. So they made a museum kind of thing where it had history, geography of Norway, and the Viking history, as well as how glaciers helped this fjord to form. I can't remember the exact name of the museum, but it's something natural history museum kind of thing, where they had many species which are found in Norway, the water of Norway, and the movie show was really nice. The projector was kind of 3D, but it was not curved screen. After that, I decided to take a pizza, because in this view to enjoy pizza is something that I crave for, especially when you are enjoying the rain and this view and with a vegetable pizza. Again the journey started. Right now the bus is taking us to one of the highest waterfalls in whole Norway. I guess the third highest waterfall. The name of the waterfall is Vøringsfossen. I can't pronunciate the name better than this. And there is a hotel named Fossli Hotel. So Fossli means fossil. So the Fossil Hotel was made around 150 years back there near the waterfall. And right now also this is the only hotel near that waterfall. So this is the hotel on the right hand side. And I am going towards the waterfall. Here everything is so much well maintained, and every path you take there is a proper road, not you have to climb and break your legs kind of thing. Everything is maintained, but there is a problem on that also, because you can't go off route. It's not allowed here. In India we can go off route and explore many things, but here you are not go any off route and explore new things. That is one problem of systematic and organized things. The waterfall is really nice, and the weather is really very good today. There are few ways from where the water is coming down, not a single way, and the view is really awesome. But sometimes it was covered by the cloud and sometimes it is naked. So I was waiting there that if the cloud will move then I can click a good picture, but cloud was not moving very fast. This is another water stream that was coming in the same place. As I said that I am not allowed to go everywhere. There are trail for that and you need to follow it. You can't just go. In India we could have just gone there and take a shower, but here it is not allowed. Then I found a place where I can really go to the water stream, which is a bit far from that place, but this water is also going to the same place. After visiting the place, I went to Fossli Hotel. There is a canteen there and I took hot chocolate. Norway is really expensive country. One hot chocolate cost around, I guess, 6 euros in krona. In krona it was around, I guess, 600 to 700 kronas. Sorry, 60 to 70 kronas. So here you can go to the edge of this cliff. You can take pictures. That is a benefit. In India people may get afraid to go near the cliff, but here you can go. This is Vøringsfossen and this is the Fossli Hotel. So the history of the hotel was like 150 years ago one merchant came and made this hotel, and after that many delegates started coming and the area became quite popular. And that time there was no such clear road. He took everything by lamps or anything, ships, all the instruments and all to make that hotel. Then my journey again started to go back to the cruise. Now I'll take the cruise for again 3 hours, and after 3 hours I will reach Bergen, and from Bergen city I am staying around 1 hour from the Bergen city. It's called the hill named Montana, which is around 45 minutes from Bergen city, and I'll go to there. The beauty in the road is really awesome, and this natural sanctuary kind of thing is one of the best natural sanctuaries in the whole world, what they claim. I came back to the ferry ghat. After some time the cruise will reach. I am waiting here enjoying the nature and clicking some selfies. Natural beauty in southern Norway is also really impressive. But southern Norway you can find some people, in northern Norway you cannot find many people. It's very isolated. Then again the cruise starts. But the cruise won't go directly to the end point. It starts and again go to points and then to the last point. So there are many points called Ulvik, H-Food. There are few points. My journey is about to end. Again, I'll take a bus, and the bus ride will take around 1.5 hours to Bergen city, and from there again I need to take bus to Montana. I am actually waiting for the bus to come. The boat ride has completed for today. It's a nice city. This is H-Fort. The bridge is very near to that. Goodbye, see you in next video.